Hi everyone, welcome back to 222 Evolution. This is a message for Libra for Friday the 4th of December. If it doesn't resonate, don't try and force it to fit. It's just not your message. Please check one of the other videos for your moon, rising and Venus sign. Hopefully you'll find a message there. Please do remember to like, share and subscribe. I do really appreciate it. And if you could just hit that little thumbs up button for me and give the video a like, I would be very thankful. Excuse me, sorry guys. I am just going to ask that my energy is protected and also the energy of the Libra while we receive these messages. Never-ending story. Never-ending story, Libra. What is a never-ending story? Let's find out. Okay. Messages for Libra, please. What message does Libra need, please, from the tarot for Friday the 4th of December? Messages for Libra, please, from the tarot for Friday the 4th, okay, of December. Okay. First card out, Star card, which is about healing and wish fulfillment. Oh, Magician, Aquarius energy. Again, very strong Aquarius energy. Seven of Swords, okay. King of Swords, Aquarius energy again. Wow. Oh my flipping goodness, Libra, Queen of Swords. You have 5 cards out and 4 of them are Aquarius energy. Jeez Louise. Okay, Seven of Swords, 7 of Wands now. Knight of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, King of Wands. Okay, so this never-ending story, Libra. It feels like something you want to get off the ground, some sort of passionate, creative endeavour, or something that you feel very passionate and strongly about, that kind of thing. Okay, so Aquarians are known as the humanitarians. So I'm going to go into, I know it's Libra reading, but flipping heck, all of this Aquarius energy is crazy. So Aquarians are known as the humanitarians. They're also known as the aliens. I don't particularly like that label for Aquarians. I think it's kind of, sometimes they're just known as the odd one out kind of thing. But it does feel very, with all of this Aquarius energy, just humanitarian, some sort of healing, something that you want to bring to the world, but maybe go back on. I get it now. Okay. Star, Magician, 7 of Swords. I get it, Libra. It feels to me, has somebody been very manipulative? Has somebody made you doubt yourself, doubt your gifts, doubt your abilities? And this could be any gift or ability. This could be like spiritual gifts, spiritual abilities, or it could be just you and who you are, what makes you you. Things that you're good at. Has somebody in the past been emotionally it's like gaslighting, it's like narcissism, it's like somebody who sees your potential and does not want you to see it at all, Libra. So they've really, really tried to, you'll never make it, that'll never work for you. And now it's in your head. It's a never-ending story in your head. It's like that little voice in the back of your head when this person may be gone, this thing, situation, whatever it was, Libra, may be finished, but it's still there in your head. It's still there where it is affecting you, where it's just created self-doubt. So this current energy, balancing, again, yeah, absolutely the same. You know it, Libra. You know within you have this beautiful balance, King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy, where you can balance the yin and the yang, the male, the female, divine masculine, divine feminine. Where you need to take action, you will. Where you need to be still and sit back, you will. Where you need to be a little bit more forthcoming with something and take a bit more action to push something forward, you will. But at the same time, when it's kind of like, okay, I need a softer hand here, I'll be more gentle, more compassionate, more yin energy, and now I need to do that. But again, this 7 of Wands is here, like this defensive energy, having to defend yourself. Who is shooting you down, Libra? Who is putting you down? Is this somebody in your life and around you, or is it that voice that has stayed with you from a past relationship, from childhood, something like that? You are overcoming this, and I will tell you why. Future energy, Knight of Wands, moving forward. This is forward movement. You will move forward with your passion. As I said, King of Wands, whatever this is, creativity, passionate, whatever it is that you're passionate about, you will move forward. 9 of Pentacles, knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing you will never ever allow anybody to dim your light, dim your shine, put you down, because you know what you bring to the table. You know your gifts. You know what you have. You know what you bring to the world, and you'll be damned if you'll let anybody stop you. 10 of Wands, dropping the burden. And it's not even your burden. If it doesn't feel like it's yours, it's somebody else's. Somebody else has put this in you. That sounded wrong. I didn't mean for it to sound like that, Libra. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little story now, Libra. If you've watched my readings before, you have probably heard me recommend the book Women Who Run with the Wolves. I cannot recommend that book strongly enough. Male or female, read it. But for women, I think it should be compulsory that all women should have to read that book, if not more than once throughout life, because it's just phenomenal. But there is a story in that book about a dog. And this was, I don't know when this experiment was done, a long time ago, before animal rights came in, things like that. But this dog was put in a cage, and down the left-hand side of the cage, there was a mat that delivered random shocks. The dog quickly realised, okay, I need to stay on the right side of this cage, or I'm going to get a shock randomly. So the dog stayed on the right side of the cage. And then they changed it so that the right side of the mat in the cage delivered shocks. So again, the dog quickly learned, okay, I better get over to the other side because that side's not giving me a shock. And then they did it where the whole mat just randomly delivered shocks here, there and everywhere. And it was very, very quickly when the dog thought, I'm going to admit defeat, and it just laid down, and it just thought, I can't avoid it. It's everywhere. It's on both sides now. I'm just going to lay down. And the dog just laid down and accepted its fate. The experiment didn't end there. They then opened the cage door and they expected the dog to come bounding out. It didn't. It just stayed there. And it's kind of, that's what this feels like. So the message behind that story was how we can very quickly just admit defeat and think, okay, this is it now. This is me. This is my life. And it's that sort of feeling like the cage door is open now and you're thinking, I'm not staying in here. I'm out of here. I don't have to put up with this. I'm out of here. I know my worth. I know my value. The door is open. I am dropping this burden. I'm done. That's what this feels like, Libra. Okay. What's coming for Libra, please? What is coming for Libra, please? Messages for Libra for Friday the 4th of December. Page of Wands, yes. Ace of Pentacles, there we go. 3 of Pentacles. Tower, Scorpio energy. So this is that Tower moment. It's like sometimes, we can think Tower moments are bad. This feels like a good one. This is like blowing the lid off something. This is like spiritual enlightenment. I know my value. I know my worth. So we now have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands. So you're going to start small. It's going to be like talking to yourself more kindly. Wherever this thought pattern, process, self-doubt, belief system, whatever it is, Libra, wherever it came from, this never-ending story of that little nagging voice in the back of your head, you are going to put a stop to that. And it's going to bring you a bright new future, an abundant new future. I know what I want. I know what I'm going to create. And I absolutely am. 3 of Pentacles, this is being seen as well. So whatever your talent is, it could be like, do you have some sort of social media platform? Are you some sort of performer? Something like that. You are going to be seen. Your worth and your value is going to be seen. But I also feel like you are going to be seen. Like maybe more people, as I said, being on a stage, some sort of platform, your worth and value. There is just this beautiful spiritual enlightenment, epiphany, like, I don't have to think like this anymore. I don't have to stay in this cage. The door is open. I can go, I can leave. It's, why have I kept myself in this all this time? This is beautiful. Beautiful, Libra. Goddess guidance for Libra, please. What goddess guidance does Libra need, please? For Friday the 4th of December. Okay. Yes. Yes. All right. Beautiful. 2 cards. You have an adaptability, Rhea, flow. You are adapting, you are going with the flow. You are no longer feeling restricted, feeling chained up, feeling caged. You know that you can adapt. You know that this is what, as I said to you before, whether it's a belief system, a thought pattern, programming from society, past relationships, childhood, you are adapting to who you want to be now, Libra. You are going with the flow. You are not allowing yourself to feel or be caged any longer. Love it. Good for you. Okay. Message for Libra, please. What message does Libra need, please, for Friday the 4th of December? Full spectrum. Wow. Sorry, I'm just having a look at that card. I'm not sure I've seen this card before. Full spectrum. Card number 26. Okay. Creating heaven on earth. Did we not have this last week for you, Libra? Like, not this card, but this message, like creating some sort of, like, your own little heaven on earth. Anyway, sorry, I'll read this. Creating heaven on earth by honouring the perfection of nature's cycles, going beyond the judgment of good and bad, the merging of duality, raw nature, earth wisdom, connecting to ancestors, shadows as the fertile soil for exponential growth. The way forward is in the whisperings of the land, honouring the full spectrum of life. And the divination meaning: step out of the black and white mentality of judgment, go beyond the concepts of good and bad. This card invites you to honour the full spectrum of life and find a way of perceiving your situation. Find a new way of perceiving your situation. When we judge something, we create a story around it. These stories often create limitation. Subconsciously, we gather so many of these stories over a lifetime. To heal our dis-ease and crystallise the new way, we need to create a space of no story where miraculous healing can happen. This space empowers us to be all we are and allow us to know our truth. So I read something this morning on Pinterest. It was a Chinese proverb. Oh, and it's going to bug me. What was it now? It was something like, he who blames others is stuck. He who blames himself is halfway there. He who blames no one has arrived. And that's what this feels like when you just go with the flow and adapt and just allow things to be what they are. It feels amazing. It's kind of like, okay, that happened, who cares, move on from it. It's not going to hold me back anymore. It was what it was. It's taught me a lesson, but I'm not going to attach anything to it. I've been listening to an audio book, and you can buy the physical book as well, obviously, by, I'm sure many of you have heard of it or even read it or listened to the audio book, but I've been listening to it recently, a book called A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. And it's all just about practicing non-attachment, letting things be what they are, going with the flow, things like that. And there are some amazing stories in there of people who have had horrific situations, things like that. But they just sort of, this too shall pass, that kind of thing. Does attaching any blame or negativity to it change it, that kind of thing. Just allowing something to be what it is or what it was, and just stopping this narrative in your mind, Libra, and allowing yourself to see your worth and bring it to others, because there's something here that you have to bring to others and the world, and it's beautiful. I'm going to leave it there for you this week, guys. I'm going to put my link down below in the description box to my Facebook page. I go live from time to time over on Facebook, and I pull cards for people in the live chat, things like that. I also do competitions now and again to win personal readings, tarot decks, things of that nature. So if you are interested, please do follow me over on Facebook. I will be back next Friday with another message for you, Libra. So until then, take care.